Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Araujo. And the shot!
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Out to the left it goes. Rashford receives it in a wide position. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Foot in. Bernal is the guilty party there. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I know I'm going to be accused of...
And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Pedri. Played out to the left flank, now to Rashford. Oh, nice touch. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Here comes the cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oscar Mingueza. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Pedri. De Jong. Oh, that should get the job done. Vigo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Yamal is currently top scorer in the league. So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pinches it off him. Bernal. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rashford is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. Rashford has a look inside the box. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bernal, good strong midfield running here. Played back in. Radu breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Messi. That has been slung wide. That is a brilliant interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That's good running with the ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's... And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's found a way through, and he was quick to react. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri, out to the right. Yamal, Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. Played out to the right. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Messi with the short one. He's looking wide. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. Radu claims comfortably. Can he get on the end? They've got it again. He's having a shot! They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Shoots! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
Pedri looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
And it's Bernal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in plenty of space here. Could try cutting inside here. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's got away. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's got space here. He likes Moriba. That's really well cleared. Messi. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is good strength. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread out to the left. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cambio de jugadores.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Vigo are looking to go forward now. And here's Messi. Iago Aspas. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bernal, nicely shaped ball. Now it's Rashford. He has found the way through. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. There will be a throw-in. Rashford. That's very neat. He likes Moriba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Araujo has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Aspas. And that will be it. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. And a chance! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Pedri. Pedri! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Some front-footed pressing going on here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Andre Silva herring after the ball here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Andre Silva. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rashford.
Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Bernal. This is De Jong. That has been slung wide. And it's Martin. And it's De Jong. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Rashford. Martin. Great vision. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Pedri takes control of it, and he's on the move. Araujo makes the interception. Spread it left. Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He is through here! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Martin. De Jong. And Akanji. And it's Bernal. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. De Jong. Pedri. Oh, super ball! And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rashford! Valera. Tries a shot! And it's Rashford. Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Foot in. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Yamal. Rashford. Oh, shooting chance! Bernal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Bernal does well to get it back. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Real chance! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Elche grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
It'll be a throw-in. Pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Jong. Pedri. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
El dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6. El dorsal 12.
Oh, good spread. Bernal kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jimenez. And it's De Jong. Pedri. This is De Jong. Pedri.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gonzalo Villar. But that has not gone well. And it's Pedri. Is there any support? He might not need it. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gonzalo Villar. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Messi. This time, surely! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16.
Elche are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Rafa Mir prepared to come on now. Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rafinha. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. Well seen. So that's at the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history, These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We have already started here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth with a beautifully timed run. That's a good foot in there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Gonzalez. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's going all the way! And that little bit of skill has got him away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Baina. Oh, real chance! They've scored! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Molina. Caicedo. And the counter is on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Molina. Koke. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Gonzalez. Saliba pokes it out wide. Well, they've got it again. That's good running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Jimenez clears it away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Baina. Tries to play it through. Molina providing an outlet on that. Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the left flank. Are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now this could be a chance. Gonzalez is onto this. Cross into the box. That's Gonzalez. Robertson is there and he can get that clear. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control. Molina. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Here we go again then.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Musso claims comfortably. Molina. Koke. Searching pass he's played there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Koke. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Solot, and there's green grass ahead of him. This looks promising. He's dealt with that really well. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Played into space, the most accurate pass. Koke. And it's Caicedo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Solot receives it in a good position here. That is good strength. Now it's Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jimenez. Longley, looking for the run. Now it's Gonzalez. It'll be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
And that has put paid to that. And it's been played through.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. Molina unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. Crosses it in here. It's Alvarez. Now it's Baina. Robertson makes the interception. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's taking no chances there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Gonzalez. He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Robertson does really well there. He is strong. Koke with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well timed, excellent interception. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Griezmann to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Back towards the middle. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That is ended up in no man's land. Molina. Now it's Alvarez. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now the ball's gone astray. And now the breakaway. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Musso breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already. The